All righty, one of my favorite cities. I'm on my way back to Magooby's Joke House in Baltimore, Maryland, March the 5th through the 7th. Get your tickets right now, y'all, because I'm on my way, and I'm telling you, the shit is hotter than cupcakes out of an oven. Come on and watch me do this new hour at Magooby'sJokehouse.com, and that's Magooby'sJokehouse.com. Get your tickets.
Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit MissPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group.
Oh, God. Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down, y'all. I'm here with Chris. Mean ass Garrianna just went downstairs. Deon and my daughter-in-law. Boy, y'all wait till they out here what Garrianna had to say about me today. I hate that bitch. Oh, if somebody can climb through her window and dick her down for me, I'll pay you. We'll be right back after this fucking music.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not the same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? They cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
All right, y'all, we back here with another episode. Chris got his... Oh, you still didn't get your car?
No, my car is staying here all night, so...
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch Chris riding with no tires.
Fuck you, Deon.
I don't fuck you, Deon.
Did you see
flat, my nigga?
Did you see what he did in the Pat Down group?
What'd he do?
Oh, this motherfucker.
Posted that video. Yeah, she watched it.
The
whole damn group don't see it.
I'm trying to fix my tires, and I have him just howling the whole time. I literally had to yell at him to shut up because I couldn't hear over his howls of laughter.
You goddamn right.
Hold on, I gotta restart it.
Well, look who's having tire problems here. That ain't my car, y'all.
All right, that's enough.
2 minutes of that.
I told him, I said, that's what you get for picking at the poor.
Right.
God have a way to bringing you down to their level. One thing we ain't never seen Deon, his tires pop from no pothole. He might not have no side window, air conditioning, seat belt, or seats or engine in the car. But you're
going to talk all that shit when your car looks like a hearse? Look at that. Did you see her new car walking in here?
Yeah.
My car, a hearse.
It looks like a hearse. It looks like you're hauling bodies in the back of that thing.
So you want to talk about my 2020 Yukon? Is you out your fucking mind?
Yes.
You plaid shirt crazy motherfucker. You got a flat tire out front. And the reason why it wasn't no pothole, it was your big ass riding on a skateboard. Who the fuck sold you that little skateboard out there, motherfucker? First of all, they should be arrested for selling your big ass that motherfucking skateboard. Since you want to talk about my shit, you need to be in a hearse. And if you don't lose weight, you're going to be in the back of a hearse for motherfucking little dick and diabetes. Thank y'all for tuning in to the next episode of the Pat Down. He better not fuck with me. I got a brand new car. This motherfucker was too fat and both his front tires went flat because his titty was too heavy in the front seat. Only motherfucker I know that put his titties in the seat belt in the other seat. But I got a hearse. What the fuck is wrong with you? I got kids, motherfucker. What the fuck is you talking about? I got 4 grandkids and 4 crack babies. I bought a car for us.
Looks like a school bus.
Well, I got a school bus full of motherfucking black children. You know you got to put them in seatbelt. You trying to get a nigga a ticket? Jesus Christ. He gonna call my car a hearse. I bought a 2020. Is he out his fucking mouth?
Yeah, he just might be.
By the way, I got to thank the guy. I cannot think of your name, and I don't even want to say your name, but it's 2 people helped me when I was getting this car. One of them, I forgot what he said, but the other one told me about the APR rate versus the interest rate. When you go out to buy a car, and I did not know this, so if I ever find out something that'll help me, I will always try to help you guys. I don't give a fuck if it's STDs. I don't give a fuck if it's how to break in somebody's house, how to save some money, how to use a coupon. Miss Pat is here to help you save money. So I actually called one of the guys, and he was talking to me, so I got tired of fucking typing everything. because you know I be fucking up words. So I said, I'm going to call this motherfucker. And I had to give him 2 minutes to get over the fact that I called him. I'm like, motherfucker, tell me what you're trying to type. I don't want to hear all this bullshit.
Was
tell
it
me.
because he was a fan or because...
He was a fan. I don't think he could have believed that I fucking called him. So I want to shout him out. Let me go on my Facebook.
I was on the phone with her. She was calling me about something else, and she called to ask me to do a favor for her, Deon. Mm-hmm. And then she goes, "Hold on, I'll call you back. I gotta call this white bitch." And then I go, "No, don't call me back. Just merge me on there. I want to listen to this." And she called me back like 2 minutes. She goes, "Okay, I just had to tell them." Who did you think you were? And then she started yelling at me, and I was like, I didn't try and fuck you on a car. Come on.
Well, the thing is I'm always paying attention, and we all have bought cars and been fucked before.
Right.
Because if you don't know anything about their paperwork, you try to do what the dealership tell you to do because you think they got your best interests at heart. So to me, when I bought my husband GMC truck, I felt like we kind of got fucked too. The note is affordable, but I still feel like it's so many little things in there that you don't know about as a fucking customer. So I went in the pat down and I said, "Hey, anybody know anything about buying cars?" And I cannot find his fucking name. And I ended up getting a guy who actually sell the cars that I want out of California, which I got a gift from gonna send you. I'm gonna find you. It ain't even important that I mention your name, but you get a shout out because I appreciate you and another guy who came to our show. Make a long story short, I got to ask him a question. I said, why is the interest rate different from the APR rate? And he said, well, Miss Pat, I shouldn't be telling you this because I'm a dealer, but I sell cars. He said, but they're going to make a few extra $1,000 off of you.
Really?
And I was like, nigga, no. And I think he was Mexican. And so
That's important to the story.
he actually started laughing. He could have been white. I don't know.
It is if you're white like me and you get she calls me N-word. You're never gonna guess this. I still have not gotten over it. I know it's a term of endearment, but it scares the shit out of me.
So anyway, he explained the APR rate, and then he went on to tell me this, guys. I don't know if you guys already knew this, but it's just something that I want to share. He said, Miss Pat, don't buy Gap. He said Gap is for people who trade in a car and who's upside down in their loan.
Right. Gap
but they
insurance.
always try to sell you Gap, even if you're not. I was not upside down. Didn't have a car note. My little cruise I be driving is paid for. My son's transmission went out in his car. I went to get it fixed, $5,000. So everybody know, and I've had enough raggedy cars to know when your transmission go, that fucking engine is next.
That's what happened to me. My transmission went out, and I just drove straight to the deal. I was having problems with it, and they were like, it's probably going to be $4,100. Well, I was like, that's more than I owe in the car, so I'll just go trade it in, and I got something newer, so I don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
But so what is
Tires.
So with my son,
until today?
Shut the fuck up. So with my son, he was like $4,500 or $4,800 to fix, and I said, you know what? I'm riding this cruise. I really need a fucking car to fit all these kids in. So I went out and bought the longest fucking what you call as a hearse. So, well, let me tell you what I learned. Okay, so he said, don't buy Gap. And I'm the type of person, I like to be word free. So all of that other shit, just give it to me. Which added up to like $4,000.
I'm the same way, the extended warranty.
That's some bullshit. He told me that they paid $1,200. The dealership paid either $800 to $1,200 for extended warranty, and they can sell it to you up to $4,000. The dealership I got my car for asked me to pay $2,600 for extended warranty.
Right.
So they was making a shit ton off of me. But let me tell you what happened. So when I brought my son car in and the transmission was bad, they said, "Oh, we'll give you $2,500, Miss Pat." So I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna give me $2,500." But they really ain't giving you shit. On the other end, they putting all of that shit back in, your APR, all that bullshit. Even after I said no to everything and I talked to my fan and he told me to say no to everything, he still was trying to get the extended warranty out of me because he knew he had already promised me $2,500 for a piece of junk that he couldn't sell. So actually, to me, I think he really gave me $2,500 for that car. On top of that, we get a General Motors discount because my husband works for General Motors. Make a long story short, the Gap, he said that they tried to sell it to me for $699. That's not what the dealership buy it for. Extended warranty. Then that shit about your tires, if your tires ever go flat, $1,700. But check this out, guys. They financed all of that shit in your loan. They did not want to take it out of the loan when I had agreed to get it. So you don't really pay $1,600. You pay over the whole 3 to 5 year of the loan of the car, which is a fucking ripoff.
Here's the difference in our tax brackets. They didn't offer me any of that. they ran my credit and they said, all right, do you want the extended warranty? They didn't even mention APRs or gap insurances or nothing.
Well, you see, they didn't mention APR to you because they probably fucked you on it, and they probably didn't even explain all the paperwork to you.
What's the difference between APR and a regular loan?
I don't really know, but he told I didn't get all into it. He said I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Make sure whatever your interest rate is, your APR rate is the same.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. When he did that shit for me, that shit went down almost $90, y'all.
Really, a month?
A month. It went down almost $90 fucking dollars.
Man, I need to check my loan papers. Now I'm pissed.
Yeah,
you should have went to the Pat Down group. Got a deal like Pat did.
I know.
And if I'm explaining something wrong, it'll be great for you guys to get in the Pat Down and talk about it. But I just listening to this fan that told me between the APR rate and then listen to this. So when I called back up there and I said, why the fuck is and that's how I talk. I said, why the fuck is my APR rate different from my interest rate? And then I said, my motherfucking fan said the APR rate and the interest rate supposed to be the goddamn same. So you motherfuckers robbing me. And he's like, no. And listen, y'all, all these dealerships say they love you. And I'm not going to name the dealership, but this is my 6th car I bought from them. Mm-hmm. And I raised so much motherfucking hell. It's my 7th car I bought from them.
That was the white bitch that she was yelling at.
What white?
Not you. The dealer.
Yeah, so it was a 7th car that I bought for them. And so I'm saying to myself, how much have I? And usually I pay my cars off early. I paid my cruise off early. My niece wrecked the car that was paid off in 3 months. The insurance come. I try to pay all of my cars.
Well, that's why they're
early.
pissed at you, because they make all that money on the interest.
Well, I don't pay it off that fucking early. Maybe a year earlier. Or a year and a half earlier. But yeah. So
So I've always just paid cash for my cars. Normally when you get a car loan, how many years is it expected for you to pay off?
But 5 to 7. If you're rich,
66 to 72 months. So I was 10 months away on the old car before it died, and I had 10 payments left this year. And that would have been 6 years. So around 6 years. So basically you borrow the money to buy the car, and then you also pay interest on it. And so you have the principal and you have the interest.
Interest ain't nothing but a jack move. That's
jack move.
That's all it is.
And the interest rate, I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't got perfect credit, but my husband went on there. And so the interest rate was still not as good as I wanted. It was 4%.
That's great, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't like my friend who get like 2%, because this bitch, my husband was off a little last year doing surgery. So a few things, shit do what it do.
Yeah.
But make a long story short, it wasn't no horrible credit. And then what really pissed me off, that and I'm going to call their name Citizen Bank in Plainfield. I've been with these motherfuckers forever, since I moved to Indiana, and they denied my loan.
Yeah, this didn't make any sense to me, because
not at all.
You are good at saving money, and you have a lot of money in there.
I don't got no lot of money, but I ain't never wrote a bad
Deon,
check.
trust me.
I've never wrote a bad check to my bank. And then they like, it's go on credit. So I said, well, if it go on credit, I bought let me back up. This is not my first car that I financed through them. This is is your car? No, they declined my daughter-in-law, and she had a 720. She had a 720, and they declined her. This is my 4th car that I bought through my bank.
Wow.
With the dealership calling in saying, where's Miss Pat? Know. But I told him, I said, why I need this white man over my loan every time? Why I need him to tell y'all to prove my motherfucking loan? Mm-hmm. And my bank declined me. And I literally called that bank, forgive me. And I said, you are a racist white nigga.
Okay, this was the guy you yelled at. What?
Yeah.
Because I go, what were you doing? And she said that to me, and I said, you said what?
I said, you are a racist white nigger. I said, I'm going to tell everybody, do not go check on that Sam Kier. I said, I'm going to tell everybody,
please
do not, if you black, to go to this bank, because I've never seen you approve a black loan. And I could be wrong. And I know you probably say, I'm pulling the race card.
I think it's partially because it's Plainfield.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, partially.
Because I couldn't believe that they declined me. My husband's truck is through them.
Right.
And I bought my niece's car through them. I bought the cruise through them. I just walked in that bank, y'all. And again, The credit score is over 650. It's over 650. I got a 2018 in the driveway that my husband just bought from these people that was brand new.
Yeah.
And they literally declined us.
She checked on your sandwich and walked in the other room.
I mean,
They literally declined it, and I could not fucking believe it. And he said, "Well, it's payment history." I said, "I ain't never been late. I never had a late car payment with you. So what the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Well, I don't know what you getting upset. You already approved. I already talked to the dealership. I said, no, I'm tired of him telling you to approve me. No, I don't need white Jesus.
Right.
And that shit made me so mad. And
did you pull your money from the bank?
No. Because the bank is a community bank, and the people in that bank had nothing to do with that loan officer. My bank is, the people working at that bank is great people. And like, she really was like, I'm so sorry. I still end up buying the fucking car through them, even after I called him a white nigga.
I don't understand that, but okay. All right.
Well, the loan was already approved.
But I'm saying, if you know that this motherfucker doesn't have your best interests at heart, why wouldn't you just be like, you know what, this is the last time I'm gonna fuck with y'all?
And you know what's so crazy? Because somebody just called me today and said, hey, you can go get that Infinity you want. I'm like, fuck, I can't take this car back. I wish like hell I could take this car
Why can't
back.
you take it back?
Because, all right, so I when I was buying my car, I got a 2018, and it's got 30,000 miles on it. So it's pretty new. And I go, why does somebody bring a car back? Because I was kind of fishing from when I was taking a test drive, like, what's wrong with this car that somebody would bring it back so soon, right? Like, why would you trade in a 30,000? Because I always drive mine until they're dead, like, at over 100.
I think we got 7 days to change our mind.
Yeah. And so he goes, I once had this couple come in, and the husband said that he wanted, a sedan, and the wife, he wanted a minivan, and the wife wanted an SUV, and the husband came back and bought it without her permission, and the wife brought the car back and said, I'm buying the SUV, take this back. And just to spite him, she lost $7,000, because when you sign the loan and you drive off on the parking lot, you own that car, and when you bring it back, you're basically having to sell it back to him. And so she lost $7,000 just because she was so pissed off at her husband.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so I can't.
That's some dumb shit.
I wouldn't
there.
I wouldn't take it back. I mean, I literally would not take it back.
You wouldn't lose $7,000 just to spite a motherfucker.
Oh,
That's
no.
dumb as shit.
No. So, I mean, the thing is I don't know.
Did you not want to wait for them? Well, why?
Well, I didn't think after I needed a car because Juma needed a car, and I cannot share a car with Juma when I'm home. So I tried it for 1 week, a couple of days. I was like, oh hell no, I can't do this shit, and I ain't spending all that money on that record ass car. The windshield was already broken. I was like, I'm not doing this. So I needed a car, and I was like, fuck, I got to break down and go get this fucking truck.
Is that what you're gonna be Ubering in or lifting in?
I'm thinking about lifting in the 2020 Yukon.
You could do XL. You could
I
make
was
a
gonna
lot
say
more
you
money.
would get
Yeah.
you get extra money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big, but I like it. It's so roomy. It's nice.
It's better than that fucking car we had in North Carolina.
Oh, we had an Infinity in North Carolina.
I thought it was an Armada.
It was an Armada. Well, all of them, it's the same body.
We should take a break, but when we come back, I want to ask about North Carolina because it looked cool.
Okay.
All right.
So are you looking for a job? I got some good news for you, baby. According to ZipRecruiter, research nearly 75% of employees say they're finding it difficult to find open positions. 68% of the employees have raised their wages. 23% have increased their benefits. You want to tell them about the other part, Garrianna?
If you have a difficult role to fill, no matter what your industry, hire ZipRecruiter now, and you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/patdown.
You heard my baby. She said if you having a difficult role to fill, no matter what your industry, hire with ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter will send your jobs to over 100 top job sites. But guess what, baby? They don't stop there with their powerful matching technology. And I mean powerful, because ZipRecruiter got the jobs. ZipRecruiter will scan thousands of resumes to find people with the right skills and experience for your job and actively invite them to apply.
That's how I got this job. You think she my real mama? No, I went on ZipRecruiter and found this job.
And I pay well, too, to pretend that Garrianna is my daughter. Y'all better stop it. I'm telling you now, you better get ZipRecruiter. It is so effective that 4 out of 5 employees who post ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Garrianna found a mama in the first day on ZipRecruiter. You can't beat that. I still know some people that don't know where their daddy at, child. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/patdown. Child, let me spell that because y'all know I be messing up words. That's ZipRecruiter.com/the-pat-down, PATDOWN. ZipRecruiter.com/pat-down. You can try it for free. And let me know when you find yourself a good job. It's the smartest way to hire. All right, y'all, we back from the break, and we're going to talk about North Carolina.
Yeah.
I got to say, thank you, North Carolina. Y'all showed up and showed the fuck out.
Man,
I
great.
could not believe the pictures of the lines. Like,
Yeah.
it was like...
Wrapped around the block.
Yes.
And it was cold as fuck outside.
I mean, it looked like almost like people were waiting for a theater show.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year they will be, but...
Hopefully next year they will be. That was my first. Well, I've been in North Carolina in 2017, I think, or 16. So I hadn't been there in years, and so it's another club there that I used to play. And then I had to choose between the both. So I said I'm gonna go on over here. The pay is a little bit different. I'm gonna go see what they talking about over here, and I did not expect the turnout that came out. I mean, when I tell you the podcast people from Netflix to whatever the fuck people had seen me just on their local news who gave me a try, we thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm telling you. And then it was so crazy because, I'm the type of person people try just by reading my bio, but it was like 3 or 4 standing ovation, and I'm a little shy with standing ovation.
Why?
I don't know. To me,
because she was abused as a kid. She's not used to kindness.
Right.
That's what it is.
Because she thinks she sucks and everybody else thinks she's great. Right. Yeah.
She doesn't take compliments well.
Yeah.
no, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
You want to
Of her
compliment
childhood
her?
abuse.
Fighter.
Nobody likes me. Everybody likes you.
People are crying when they meet you now.
I had a couple of that too, and I don't know. I don't. I try to stay humble. I'm always thinking I'm not there yet. And when I saw those lines at North Carolina, I was like, oh wow. I was blown away myself. Yeah. And
They were great crap.
I'm always thinking about, I want to give you the best show. And, this hour that you guys saw in North Carolina, oh my God, I can't wait till you see it when it's all put together. And hopefully I get to record it sometime at the beginning of the next year. But and I never talk about my comedy, but I'm really proud of this hour because I think it's fucking hilarious.
Is it the one that I saw at Go Bananas?
Hell no.
No.
Really?
It's all new.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's all
He
new.
maybe has like 2 jokes from what you saw at Go Bananas.
Yeah.
Well, that was only like 3 months ago.
Yeah, well, I be writing.
Yeah.
I be writing. I call, hey, Deon, let's tag this. Deon, listen to me on this. And Deon is listen, he helps out a lot.
She's got some stuff, boy. I'm telling you. Like, just that. We haven't even got the jokes done yet, but the ideas be having me in tears. Just hearing her talk about some of the shit she talked like when she got pregnant with Ashley.
Oh yeah,
that fucking story.
I just started doing
so
it in North
funny.
Carolina, and it just popped out of me, and I was like, where the fuck am I going? And they was howling about when I gave birth to Ashley. And everybody didn't hear this because I didn't do this every night. This just fell out, I think, on a Friday night or Saturday night. I can't remember. But on one of the shows, not both. When I gave birth to Ashley, I woke my mama up and I said, Mama, I'm in labor. She said, what the fuck you want me to do? Go up to the phone booth to call 911, tell them come get your ass. And I'm like, I'm in labor. And so my mama jumped up and she's like, a nigga can't get no sleep right here. Bitch, I'm in labor.
You take better care of your 12-year-old.
No, 14, motherfucker. Don't be subtracting. But make a long story short, I tell this story because I don't want to give the whole bit away on the podcast. When the ambulance pulled up, they had another nigga in the ambulance that was stabbed.
She's like the shared Uber.
So They figured I needed the stretcher the most and made him get up and give me the stretcher. So I'm going to leave it as that. You got to come see this fucking story. Because I think it's like a 7-minute bit where I go on and then it's up to meeting his wife. And it is, and I'm just standing on stage and this shit just flowing out of me. And I was like, Deon, did you catch that shit? And it's so fucking funny. And I tell this joke about my special need uncle. And this story's in the book. But it's so much funnier to see it live about how my granddaddy used to buy him pussy on Saturday.
Right.
Because he thought if he bust a nut, he would calm down on the seizures. So I tell this whole bit like from my memory that we didn't have to cut. We cut out of the book. And it's so fucking funny. And I saw people this weekend holding their heads and beating themselves in the chest.
You remember that guy in the white shirt on the right of the stage who kept falling out of the booth? There's a dude the whole show. Every time Miss Pat told a punchline, he slid out of the booth. His girlfriend was like, "Nigga, she ain't that funny."
Was she laughing too?
I think she was mad that he liked you so much,
Right?
Because I think that was Valentine's Day.
Oh well, I don't want him, sweetheart. I can't do shit with him unless he got a Theragun. Gotta get some cramps out this shit before you can get to the pussy. This shit is cramped up like it done have my hip done had a seizure, child.
I'm glad you mentioned the sponsors because you gave me that Manscaped. Nigga, y'all need to go get that shit right now. Chris, you need to go get Manscaped right now.
I will buy one but maybe Land will be nice and he'll send me one.
Oh man, it made shaving my balls fun as fuck.
Really?
He said he can't wait till the hair grow back.
Yeah.
He said he won't hair on his balls so bad. He thinking about going to get a quick weave on his nuts.
Just so I can shave that shit.
He gonna
again.
put a wig on his nuts so he can shave them. I done told y'all about this Manscaped. They one of my favorite fucking sponsors. And look, Deon never shave.
I hate shaving. I hate
bushiest dick in the entire town.
Dick so bushy, look like a nigga in the bushes looking out for the police. That what his dick look like. Used to look like.
Just people just scared.
Yeah, my dick is.
And it's
it look like an elephant trunk now. No hair.
And the razor
There's no razor bumps.
Oh, that's good.
And the great thing about it is like I've used razors before, and you have to be careful. You don't want to nick yourself. This was the smoothest fucking shave.
That's great.
Like it, I cannot recommend it enough.
Is it like a trimmer or is it?
It's like a trimmer. Yeah. It's got a ceramic. It's got a ceramic blade, so you don't have to worry about rust.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's perfect. Oh, it's so good.
All you got to do is be able to bend down and lift your nuts, boy. And I told you that Manscaped will make your nuts feel like they floating on cloud nine.
Man. I can't wait to get the whole line of products. I just got the trimmer.
I got to get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all some Manscaped, but you need to go on and buy you some, and then I'm gonna see about getting you some. And then if your dick don't get hard out there, I got something for you. I got something called Blue Chew. Oh my God, I need somebody who wants to. Do you want to try Blue Chew?
Sure. Let's do it during a podcast.
Nah.
I don't put you no hard.
You won't be able to tell.
Garrianna?
Oh, Gary, I don't want that little dick. You gotta have some hands to get to Garrianna. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You won't be able to tell. Well, I'm glad you said it and not me.
Man, I can't talk about what she said, but she made herself howl. I go, I'm not having sex, and she goes, you're just trying to hide your little dick. Like you go, you're just trying to make sure that she can't see your little dick, and you howled for 5 minutes straight. You made yourself. It was like you'd never.
Where?
Oh, when we were on the phone the other day, I laughed so hard because you were laughing at yourself so hard. Get some
Manscaped. I'm telling you, and then guys, ladies, if it's falling right there before he stick it in, check out Blue Chew. I'm telling you, I don't use Blue Chew, but my friend said Blue Chew is the shit. It's chewables. Yeah. It's chewables dick pill. Like, check on the salmon for me. I'm telling you, if your man dick ain't right, I got some. You know me, Pat. If I talk about a sponsor, I use Native. That fucking charcoal toothpaste they got, nigga. When I tell you that shit will scrape all the African American off your teeth.
All right.
Have you voting Republican? No time.
Oh shit, we gonna keep a little of that nigga on your teeth.
Keep your teeth whiter than me.
Yes, whiter than. Hey, take them Popeyes out the top oven. You know I've got a real household. we cooking and shit. But I'm telling you, I'm so glad you enjoyed Manscaped. I'm gonna work really hard because your girlfriend need to be teabagged.
I have
well, you ain't got no girlfriend, but we gonna get you somebody to get teabagged.
You can say it. I have a stainless steel trimmer, and it's old, and it just jams up, and you nick yourself as you're trimming under your beard. It's really annoying. So
no, I'm gonna work really hard to get you a Manscaped, and you can just go in there and use the pat down code. You got use the code and then get it, and then I get you the lotion and shit for your body, and it smells good. My husband use it.
I haven't used the lotions yet.
Oh, the deodorizing for the nuts, nigga. Oh my god. Oh my god. You ever laid in somebody's lap and you smell their ball sacks?
No. Definitively
What about you,
no.
Chris?
I've never done that.
not since Catholic school.
I was gonna say
He said not this Catholic school.
My third grade teacher was a molester, but I don't ever remember smelling his balls.
He molested you?
Oh yeah, he used to have the boy sit on his lap and he would stick his hand down her shirt. But back then, I didn't know that was child molestation. I was just like, oh, this teacher's so nice. His breath smelled like coffee all the time. He always have his little chest hairs hanging out. It makes my skin crawl now.
That's gross.
But I loved him back then. I thought he was the nicest man.
Did he suck your dick?
No.
Oh, well, he was molesting. He was just rubbing on you.
Fuck.
He was doing what
You're talking to the one
Harvey
person?
Weinstein dick. My friend called in and said Harvey Weinstein. They found out he don't even have no dick.
Really? Where'd it
Yeah.
go?
Probably some bitch cut it off after his
They say
13th
his dick
rape.
is deformed.
He like this is you're saying that to the one person. Like I was like, oh my goodness, that's horrible, Deon. Are you okay? And she's like, you didn't get molested, fucking amateur.
I know, right?
Those are rookie stats. What, he put his
Somebody
hand down
rubbing
your
on
shirt?
back. I thought he had fucking molested you, like stuck your dick in his
Call me
mouth.
when there's a finger in your asshole and it's
Yeah.
What was the knees? Illegal knees?
Yeah.
We rode his knees. That's what he used to do.
Good lord. God. What did you just ask me? If I had
Harvey
heard
Weinstein?
Yeah, where he has no dick?
Well, that's what we were talking about on our last podcast. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. They said they took a picture of his dick, and everybody was just flabbergasted.
Like a little button. You know those.
I don't know.
Just like the little. I can't get over and I see. So I love this show called Cold Justice. And it's like they go to a cold case and they investigate it. And every single time they're like walking the guy out, they're tottering. They look like, oh, it's so hard being in jail now. And he's doing that with that walker. Like every time I see Harvey Weinstein with the walker, I'm just like, you piece of shit.
As soon as they let him go, he gonna be walking. Plus, if they don't let him go, Donald Trump is dying to pardon him. Donald Trump is pardon. You know.
Nigga, I'm about to commit a crime just so this nigga
Yeah.
pardon me.
I don't think you're going to get away with it. I don't think he's looking for you.
You know what? Black people is calling on him to let go. That is it done?
That's not true though, because who was the woman?
The
who's the
DC mayor, not the DC. The black. What was the black mayor name in DC?
Marion Barry?
No, that nigga died.
No, but who was it? It's not Angela Davis.
Garrett.
Who's the woman that he let the drug?
I know who you're talking about.
He used her in the Super Bowl ad.
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
It was the one that Kanye and Kim had pushed to get released. Yeah.
He just let
Garrett.
Blagojevich.
Yeah.
Is that his?
Oh, he was so fucking cricket.
He was on The Apprentice.
Garrett, what's the black mayor name who went to jail? He had an African name.
Blagojevich he allegedly was like he was shopping the Senate seat that Obama had vacated, and he got caught, which that's what Republicans and Democrats do anyways. So like he just got caught.
I think that's why he got the pardon, because he was like, he was putting it out there like they do this all the time, and I don't understand why I'm the one that has to go to jail.
But you know
for
why
it.
they let him go? Because Comey them is the one that prosecuted him.
Oh, really?
I think that's what. I think that if I'm not mistaken, Google it because I can't spell that man's name. I think I heard him say Comey them, they was all crooked and they had no business locking him up and stuff. So now the black people is calling on him to let go of that. It's either DC or New York mayor. A black guy, Comey, Kwanzaa.
Are you talking about Kwame Kilpatrick in
Yes,
Detroit?
him.
In Detroit. Yeah.
So black people say, well, hey, nigga, you let niggas go? Can you let him go? He missed his kids too.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, Trump, if you do that, you going to get more black votes.
Kwame Kilpatrick.
Kwame Kilpatrick at Detroit. So I seen a lot of people like, goddamn, Trump just letting a nigga go.
Say his name again.
Kwame Kilpatrick.
Come, chameleon.
But they talking about they asking Trump to let him go.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I think he'll totally do more of that to try and get more of the black vote.
Well, that's smart.
Work.
Yes, it will.
It ain't gonna work.
Man, it's gonna work.
He gonna have to let everybody go.
So let's say it's Bloomberg versus Trump. You don't think it'll work? Let's say it's Pete Buttigieg. It won't work?
I would say that if Bloomberg versus Trump, I probably would vote for Trump.
Really?
I'm not voting. I'm skipping that one.
I would have to skip that.
Yeah,
Bloomberg is and Trump is a
Trump is Coke. Bloomberg is Coke Zero.
No.
Yeah, he's fake Trump.
Yeah.
That's all he is. At least Trump gonna tweet and tell y'all his business. Bloomberg sneaky, motherfucker gotta recall him. That's a racist piece of shit. When I heard that video, and then now what it is with you know what I hate? I hate people who be racist and when they get caught they want to apologize. Stand by your fucking racism. That's your belief.
That's honestly why people like Trump is because he doesn't apologize for shit
He
ever.
doesn't apologize for shit.
Yeah.
Stand by your racism. If you're gonna be racist, be like Donald Trump.
Right.
That's how you fucking be. He stand by everything that's wrong and what the shit he say that be fucked up. He be like, you lying motherfucker. I'm telling the truth. And I don't give a fuck what you think I didn't verify. I didn't have to verify. I said it. So it's already verified, you crazy motherfucker.
So if you're going to be a sociopath, be a proud sociopath.
He always says, if I did it, it was okay that I did it. Well, I didn't do it. But if I did do it, it was okay that
and he didn't get impeached, did he? He didn't get removed, I mean.
Well, no president is going to get removed, be honest. I mean, he wasn't going to get removed any fucking way. That's why y'all need to go to my website and check out my shirt that say, I told my boss, don't fire me, impeach me so I can keep my damn job. That's a funny ass shirt and it fit all the president whoever got fucking impeached. So, except Nixon, he was removed, but, he quit. Whatever.
Yeah. Because he was getting impeached the next day and he didn't want to be impeached. Because 4 senators came to him and said, 4 Republican senators came to him and said, we're going to kick you out. And so he was like, I'm out.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, let Kwame Kilpatrick go, and I'm quite sure some niggas in Detroit will vote for you, Donald Trump. Let him go. Y'all tweet Trump that. Let him go. The man need to be home with his black kids,
So
too.
what did Kwame Kilpatrick do?
It was corruption of some sort.
What Kwame Kilpatrick did,
was he getting
what
money?
white people do and get away with it. And you too big, tall, and black to be trying to commit them kind of crimes. So
He did. All right.
Garrianna, what Kwame Kilpatrick do?
Yeah.
Kwame. Here, into the mic, please.
And his son, which is weird.
Yeah.
Kwame used campaign finance money to buy like furs and stuff. I remember that being a big thing. He bought furs and Mercedes, which is the blackest thing I heard. Which is the blackest thing you could do with your money.
Campaign money to Gucci up. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Here's the problem.
And I think his son actually did the same thing too, because they both got in trouble.
Wasn't his son like a state representative or something like that?
Yeah, they're all in politics, and his son did a similar thing, and he also got in trouble. But I don't think he got as much time as his dad.
So whenever you hear a politician, just as a rule of thumb, because I worked in politics for a long time, whenever you hear a politician like Blagojevich or Kilpatrick or one of these guys go down, it means they pissed off everybody in their party. And so the thing about Blagojevich is he did what everybody else does, but everybody hated him because he was such an asshole. And so what they do is they go, all right, well, we don't need you anymore. You're too annoying. Let's get rid of you. Like Kilpatrick probably pissed off the other Democrats in Detroit, and so they saw an opportunity to get rid of him because he was such a festering asshole. That's what's happening here in Indiana with our attorney general. He's pissed every Republican off, and so they're trying to get rid of him. Curtis Hill.
Yeah, I fucking didn't like him.
Yeah, he's a black Republican who
fucking like him.
He had a lot of he's very arrogant because he's a black Republican. He thought he could do whatever he wanted, and all these old white men in the representative state house went, no, you can't.
It's called the Grand Old Party. I don't know what you thought.
Motherfuckers they kill me.
White supremacy does not extend to you.
Politicians don't realize there are limits to what you can.
I know you didn't just get a root beer and not bring anybody else one.
Honestly, yeah.
Get a cup, niggas.
Hey,
Split that shit.
How's that sandwich? Did you check on the sandwich?
It was salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah, you fucked up. If you go,
Sorry.
Come on now. Jesus.
We was talking about
Kwame Kilpatrick and corruption.
Kwame Kilpatrick.
We were talking
Donald.
about Trump pardoning everybody.
What do you think about that?
Who do you pardon?
He pardoned Gorbachev.
Gorbachev.
Fuck you too.
I don't know how to say that nigga name.
Gavorches.
He's so gorgeous. Oh,
Keep going.
He pardoned Gavorches.
the Illinois dude.
Michael Milken, who was the Bond guy.
He got a toupee like Trump. He looked like Trump with dark hair.
I believe it's pronounced Blagojevich.
Blagojevich. Yeah, his
Is
hair's
it
all
B?
white.
Is a G?
It's a B.
What?
I think it's.
So he pardoned Gorbachev, and we were saying, yeah, he pardoned him, and we were saying he should pardon Kilpatrick. So come at Kilpatrick, so we can get some black votes for Trump.
No. Absolutely not.
You don't want Kilpatrick out of jail?
Why would I? If you break the law, I think that's where you deserve to be.
Law and
Because
order, I like
I think as somebody in a high office, people put a lot of trust in you to be, I guess, of good moral
I'm just
standing.
saying, since he letting
And
all the
so,
white
since
men
you
go,
permit-
I'm not talking about that Black Panther shit you talking about.
No, I'm talking
talking
about the
some
idea
realistic
of
shit.
justice. Then you create this idea that people are above the law, which should not be
Well,
the case.
he is. He think they letting him be above the law. So don't
See,
you?
I don't like
so,
that.
I don't either. But I'm saying since he letting niggas go, why not let some brown niggas go?
But I don't even think black people will be moved by that because.
I'll be moved. He let Common Kilpatrick go home to his church.
But you're
They about
basically
to be
Republican
Easter.
anyway.
I'm not
So
a fucking Republican.
Who really cares what a Republican thinks?
I'm not a Republican.
Yes.
I am a Democrat.
No.
You have to understand, Garrianna, you are left of Khrushchev at this point, I think. And so she's just a Democrat. I think I think you are part of like that younger Democratic crowd that has like moved the party really left, and she's like old school Democrat.
Yeah, which is basically a Republican. Thank you, Chris, for bringing my point a full.
Because when I hear her talk, I'm like, my God, what are you, a commie?
What the fuck is a commie?
a communist.
What the fuck is a commie?
And Garrianna's gone so far left around that I'm like, I agree with her. Like she's.
You agree with Garrianna?
I do. I read her activism every day on Instagram. I
Hey,
like
look, follow me
But
on
she's too
Instagram for
far
daily
gone.
activism.
She what?
What?
She's too far gone.
No, I'm not.
She's so far gone that I agree with her. That's how
Yeah.
far gone she is.
So you think I'm old school?
I think you're
Yes.
just a regular run-of-the-mill Democrat.
Democrat who's basically a Republican. Because that's how I see Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton as baby Republicans, like a Republican light. Like if you were going to get a diet Republican, that's what you get with them too.
So what do you think about Bloomberg?
Bloomberg. Oh, I'm about to cuss.
No, cursing has
But
happened here before.
F
It's okay.
Bloomberg, and that's
Why?
on period because the only reason he run it is so he don't get $1 billion tax Bernie Sanders out here talking about. He don't want to be taxed, and that's the only reason he got off his butt to run. He is also
Well, Trump
Republican.
has already
he's
taken-
anti-trans. He's anti-gay. He is racist. Period. And I don't care about Bloomberg. He can get hit by lightning and die tomorrow.
So who
Thank
do you
God.
like on the Democratic? Who do you?
I don't like none of these hoes, but Nan one. I don't like none of
You
them.
don't like Pete?
First of all, Pete Buttigieg is only interesting because he's gay. He's like spicy mayo. Baby, still mayo. I'm not impressed. You put sriracha in mayo and thought you were going to trick me? No, ho. It's still mayo, and I'd rather have sriracha. I'm not impressed. He was bad in South Bend, and he had cops all the time saying, your police force is racist, and he ignored all that. He doesn't have any real policies because I haven't seen none. And the only reason he's popular is because gay people are putting their money behind him, and white gays need to do better because you're supposed to be liberal and have no liberal ideas, and the only reason that you're Democrat is because you happen to be gay. Do better.
God
for the whole entire
damn.
party, do better, and don't vote for Pete Buttigieg, who has no actual policy. And then who else did you say?
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. He okay. I don't like his base at all. His base are liberal white Republicans who are liberal Democrats then they're just so annoying.
They're like crunchy granola people, or they're like angry young.
Yes, and then they think
guys.
that they're so woke that they're asleep. I'm like, y'all are terrible people. I hate his whole entire base, but I would be moved to vote for Bernie Sanders. I'm not going to vote for Elizabeth Warren. She can have it. Klobuchar out of here.
Why don't you like Elizabeth Warren? She Pocahontas.
First of all, that whole thing was racist because I probably have like 25% white in me, and you don't see me out here with the crackers.
You want a little
I don't
more?
get it. I don't get it. You had 0.00000% Native American in you, girl. Come on. Do better. That was racist. No, she had a whole buffalo penny, and she thought that she was a whole nother race.
What?
And
One 220,000th or something?
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
it's so problematic. I don't like that.
What did
Also,
Trump-
I don't like.
How
the
did we
politics.
find out? Did Trump get her DNA?
She did a DNA test, and it said yes, you have 0.000.
This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen a politician do. He's been jokingly call her Pocahontas. I laugh every time he does it. It's hilarious. And so to prove him wrong, she did a 23andMe test. It came back 1/2026 or something. Like she released it.
Yes, she made a whole video acting like, oh, so I do have Native American.
She was
in me?
100 and she was 1 in 116th Native. Like it was like.
You're holding on to nothing.
Literally,
Right.
you had the DNA from somebody licking a Native American ball.
That's exactly what it was.
It ain't
They
even
shared
nuts. They just licked the ball.
her great grandfather shared a cup with a Native American.
And it said like
fucked around and swallowed
98% European. I said, girl, you're doing nothing.
So why
I don't
you don't
like
like
her. I don't like
Warren?
her. Huh?
So why don't you like her?
Elizabeth Warren, her whole campaign has been so bad to me. Like before I knew anything about Elizabeth Warren, I liked her, but I don't like anything really that she's talking about. And I'm
personally just tired of white women with bad haircuts.
honestly, same.
Hillary
Why do you
Clinton.
live here?
Honestly, she looks like every librarian I've ever had who told me to be quiet when I was being quiet. Just racism oozes from her in
Elizabeth
some way
Warren?
from me. Yes, I don't like her.
Sweet.
See, that's what I'm
Whatever.
telling you. She's so far to the left of you that like
What?
you two agree, but you can't it's like when I try to talk to a Republican, they're like, you're just too far gone. I'm like, that's right, because I'm exactly
She
what you
won't
should-
talk to a Republican because my dentist is a Republican. And
No,
she literally-
because this is the thing. I have health insurance. I come here for what? To get my teeth cleaned. I don't come here to have a political debate with you. I'm paying you good white American dollars, clean my teeth, and get out my face about Donald Trump. I'm giving you the money so you can vote for Republicans and be racist and get your little Ku Klux Klan hat cleaned. So just take my money and clean my teeth. I don't need to hear anything about
you
your
can't.
politics.
But here we
and
go
you're not
again.
interesting to me because what? You're a white Republican? Oh my God, that is groundbreaking.
Garrianna.
I'm shook.
Garrianna,
No,
but everybody who vote Republican.
basic. It's
Okay,
racist. Thank you for completing my
That's not true.
Thank you.
That's not true.
That is the truth.
That is not
Baby,
true.
if you're listening to this and you voted racist,
y'all
Are you listening, babe?
Are you
Racist.
welcome to go in her inbox
Racist.
and give her some dick pics?
Do you hear-
Because that's not true.
do you hear me? And if you did that, that'd be anti-black, proving my point that you're racist. Thank you.
Dick pics. Dick is
That-
delicious no
that-
matter
no.
what color they are.
No. First of all, you called it uncooked chicken legs. Isn't that what you called it?
Well, somebody sent her uncooked chicken leg.
No,
with Republicans
please
going
don't.
Garrianna, have
outside.
you gotten dick pics?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
It's like a bunch of older black women in my inbox saying, "You so smart, honey." Like all positive stuff for that white woman who I don't like. And you know your name's Stephanie. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Oh, you better stay out my inbox or you're going to catch these hands one of these days.
What the
And
fuck
I
did
mean
Stephanie
that.
do to you?
And no cap on that.
What did Stephanie do?
What did Stephanie do to you?
Stephanie got into my inbox saying, "Do you ever have anything nice to say?" No, ho, I don't. And
She-
if you don't like that, then you don't have to follow me on Instagram. Why you following me on Instagram if
She-
you think I'm negative?
she
Yes,
lit-
I am, babe. Negative. Like the other side of the battery, ho.
She
Stay
literally
off my
she
line.
literally posted last week. She's like, I am not my mother. I am not nice, and I am not here to make you laugh. I was like, wow.
I am not nice. You hoes got me twisted. You got me twisted like a Twizzler because it's not me. Don't come around me with that dumb stuff. 'Cause I can be stupid too. Real stupid.
Get around.
Dumb.
I would have lady asked you that you have anything nice to say.
And I don't, white hoe. And that's the end of that.
Wow.
And I don't. Absolutely not.
No, you
Give him back the
stop
mic,
cursing
please. Yeah.
and stop calling people white hoes. Because what if
Or,
somebody called
is that
you?
better?
What if somebody called
Cunt.
you?
Is
What
that
if she
better?
come in your inbox and call you a nigger?
Okay, and then you going to get all of them. You're going to get every racial and anti-feminist slur I can think of.
What are your best ones? Let's hear it.
Huh? I don't know. I gotta get it in the moment. But I know that her forehead looked like vagina lips all shriveled up there. Babe, maybe you should use sunscreen and you wouldn't have all these wrinkles. You ever think about that?
So your theory is her husband fucks her forehead with his little
Probably looking like whole hot dog buns.
Babe, I want some head tonight.
Garrianna, I don't think you know anything about sex. Nobody can fuck the forehead.
I don't care.
You can fuck the back where the hot dog meat be at, but you can't. You
the
can't
hot dog meat.
It's weird because mine, like I'm fat, but my head doesn't do that. Like it does not move.
Well, some men have hot dog.
Yeah.
They got an undercover pussy in the back of their head, where the back of their head flap over onto the neck. Then you can fuck that.
Oh my God.
You can that's actually nice to hold on to it when you getting head. You can hold on to that little seat belt right there.
It's like a little steering wheel.
Little steering wheel.
Little
And bring the head into your vagina. If you ever get a man with a hot dog meat, I call it hot dog meat back there. Them some sexy motherfucker when they get that. They ain't that cute in the face.
The credit card swipe, yeah right.
So what you do is you grab it and put your hands up. It's a grip, and you just hold on to that motherfucker and ride out.
Oh my God.
So,
Okay,
y'all, Garrianna is not racist. She's I don't know.
try to explain me, please.
Angry.
She's angry. Whoever the fuck Stephanie is, don't go back in her inbox.
I am not racist, but you want to know I don't stand for dumb stuff. Not at all, babe. Read a book before you talk to me. Read several. I don't have time for dumb things. Okay? Period.
This is why
Much
you don't
love.
educate
Blessings
your
to you. What?
This is why you don't educate your kids.
Yeah, this is
You
what
know
happens.
what? You're right. Nike is just so happy being dumb. He's just like, he's the sweetest boy in the world. Isn't he the nicest husband?
He definitely is.
And then Garrianna comes along.
He ain't dumb. I think the dumbest thing Nike ever said to me was several. One, when Obama ran for president, and I made him go vote, and he fell asleep in the line, and so he was asleep the whole time because the line was so long, and we was the only black people in the line out here. And I'm kept wake up, nigga. I'm like, wake up, nigga. We the only niggas in this line. Wake up and look like you want to vote for somebody. And you can tell that we were surrounded by all Republicans because they just looking like, hey, you know, at my voting poll, they got, you want to Democrat or Republican, so you go do it. Not. I said, we both Democrats. Not Kill get behind the booth, literally, and said, Mama. I'm like, what? What's the black man name you told me to vote for? I said, no, you didn't, motherfucker.
And he literally did it in the last election too, because we were standing right beside.
No, I gave him a piece of paper with everybody's name on it.
Yeah.
A little bitty senior citizen building. That place so small.
He is so stupid. I was like, Nakil, you can't say, I didn't ask you to vote for this man. I'm telling you who the Democratic Party is. Because he was like, I ain't got time for all that. All that still be hurting my head.
reading some names be hurting my head.
I don't mean to be mean because I love him. He's such a sweet, sweet person. But yeah, the first time I ever talked to him, he goes, man, y'all really be up at 5 a.m. uploading that podcast? I was like, oh, no, Nike, we just schedule it. And he goes, damn, you can do that? I was like,
You should have scheduled an abortion.
I always
I
tell people that's why you don't get an abortion, because God will get your ass back. I had an abortion before Nakia, and I killed my LeBron James and kept him.
that laughter that you just heard is his wife.
He gonna kill me. Y'all better laugh, babe. Cause he gonna defend me to the fullest. So y'all better stop it.
man, he'd say something. Then after Obama won, right? Because I don't even think he realized he voted for Barack Obama. So, but Obama doing after he won, what is it called?
Election, the primary.
No, when he's on TV talking at the night he win president. What's this?
Inauguration.
No, inauguration. So we watching the inauguration, right? I got tears in my eyes. He said, Mama. I said, what, Nakil? He said, why that black man talk like he white? I said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And this is what happened when you don't educate your kids. Do you see it?
I was like,
So one time I was going to McDonald's and I ordered. I just got some hash browns and I pull up and the girl said, "I thought you was white." And I said, "Bitch, you about to lose your job." I called corporate on that dumb hoe. Stupid bitch. The fuck is wrong with you?
Well, it's better than me answering the phone and everybody be like, "How can I help you, Mr. Lee?" I'm like, I said, so I'm booking a ticket for Delta, and I'm booking a ticket to Australia, and this lady constantly called me Mr. Lee, and I said, ma'am, I am a fucking girl. I got 4 kids and 2 abortions. And then literally she said, "I'm sorry, sir." I said, bitch.
How does it feel to be misgendered? Think about that. Don't feel good, do
She started laughing like, "I'm sorry. I just can't stop calling you sir." I said, "Bitch, I'm calling Delta on you." But I get that all the fucking time.
It is funny because Miss Pat will call me like, man, she's up at like 3 a.m. half the time, and I'm usually up at like 5, and we're texting, and poor Deon's phone's probably going off, and she'll call me at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. "Hey, good morning. How you doing?" I'm like, "How you doing, Miss Pat?" You get that fucking clip. Where the clip at?
And so the other thing that Nakia done that I mean, this is shit like I don't even do it anymore with bits. If you go back and listen to my comedy album, because I do have a comedy album called Rabbit on Spotify, Pandora, all of that shit. I think this joke is on there. I sent him to the store when we first moved out here to Walmart. Mm-hmm. And I said, Nakia, get some fish. And he got to the little counter. I mean, Kroger. He got to the counter. He said, "Mom, how much fish you want?" I said, "How much is it, son?" He said, $5.99 LB. And I was like, what the fuck? And he literally said, "What LB stand for?" I said, "Lane Bryant, bitch, come home." And then he went to the store again, and I told him, "Give me a Coke and some honey." And he literally got down that aisle and called me and said, "Do you want the honey that the bears make?" And I said, and I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "This honey is sitting in this bear. Did the bear make this honey?" I said, "Get your stupid ass home, nigga, before you get kidnapped for some candy." And he was a senior.
So, he's not just being funny?
No, he's like dumb.
No, so she...
Wait.
Like the boy can't read.
Garrianna.
What?
So I asked him, I said, "Kia, I want a Pandora bracelet for Christmas." He said, "What the hell that do? Sing?" I said, "Not Kia. What?" I said, "Pat, you guess what this boy just said?" Boy, she fell out laughing. I said, he got to be the
boy has been in summer classes since 3rd grade.
You know what? I said, I'll just buy my own bracelet.
I
went and bought my
How I
own
feel to be
bracelet.
raising 4 kids. Does it hurt? He can't help them with their homework. The preschooler bringing homework. He confused. What come after 9, Kiara?
Stop it. No, I'll just say he has like the sweetest heart on earth. I swear he does. Hard to go.
That's what Forrest Gump was
might
about.
not have. You say he what?
That's what Forrest Gump was about.
He the Jenny, but you didn't give him AIDS. Jenny!
You Jenny, he Forrest Gump. Well, at least you know you loved. Jesus Christ.
You're doing like a 10-year internship. You're going to be able to teach school in a little bit. You've been teaching the Down syndrome.
Jesus.
He's so stupid. May he rest in peace.
Who?
God, I hope he doesn't listen to this.
Just because the holidays is over, I don't want you to get caught slipping, baby. You still need a good home security system. And I'm here to tell you about Simply Safe. Don't think because Christmas and Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving is over, won't nobody steal your package off the door. Let me tell you something. You still need to secure your home even after the holidays because thieves steal all year long. With home security, there's 2 ways you can go about protecting your home. There's a traditional way where you sit on the porch and wait on somebody to break in, or there's another way, Simply Safe. Simply Safe is everything you need in a security system, y'all. It's award-winning protection, 2-time winner of the CNET Editor Choice Award. Let me tell you something. When people walk up to your door, it's no more guessing who's out there. Your phone will alert you and tell you what he look like, what he wear. If you get your face close to it, it might tell you what he smell like. Simply Safe blankets your home in safety. To get your comprehensive protection for your entire home, outdoor camera and doorbells alert you to anything approaching your house. I mean, if a squirrel walk on your porch, your phone gonna say, hey, do you know this squirrel? Y'all better get this squirrel because I'm about to make a famous video with this squirrel. You can barely notice it's there. But what's truly remarkable is you can set up the system all by yourself. Can I tell you something to my podcast listener? Garrianna set my Simply Safe up. And we got a sign on the door saying, we got Simply Safe and they wish up you know what would. I'm telling you, it's easy. You don't need a screwdriver. You don't need no man. Ladies, you can set this up yourself and protect yourself when you get ready to leave and come as you please. And it's only 50 cents a day with no contract. It's why The Verge calls Simply Safe the best home security system. And you have an alarm of highly trained security experts ready to dispatch the police on their ass if somebody come to your home 24/7. You can't beat that. All you got to do is go to simplysafe.com/patdown today and you'll get your free shipping and a 60-day free trial. You got nothing to lose. What you got to lose other than somebody coming in there and stealing your TV that you just got off layaway? Take your ass to Simply Safe. SIMPLISAFE.com/patdown today. That's free shipping and a 60-day free trial. They're going to secure your home for 60 days for free. Go now and be sure to go to simplysafe.com/patdown. That's simplysafe.com/the-patdown.
You whooped me for telling my tutor that we were at the movies one time. That's what
you coming with these crazy memories.
Kept your mouth shut.
No.
You can
She didn't tell me I had to keep a secret.
close your mouth for once.
She talks too fucking much.
Too much activism.
She wastes your money and shit. Like the time I signed you up for baseball.
Did I ask to be signed up for baseball?
No, but I was trying to get you some exercise.
Fatting on the ground. And you wanted to get me some
I
exercise.
myself gonna get her some exercise.
You was fat too. You should have been getting some exercise with me. Now look at you. You really ballooned. How you gonna give me exercise? We both fat. You should have been on the team with me. You think about that? How about you round them bases?
God, I'd love to see the two of you play t-ball.
No, it was T-ball. It was T-ball. So she out there screaming, I'm hot.
And I was.
And when we go eat?
And when are we?
And I said, shut your goddamn mouth. So I said, a ball went out in the outfit because they kept out there because they knew she wasn't going to do shit. I said, Garrianna, get the ball. She said, I can't do that. I sucked my thumb. That ball dirty. I said,
Look at that.
were you?
I've been worried about germs.
like 5. I said, we quit. Come on, bitch. Let's go.
Tell about when she was had to walk and the teacher called.
So she was in middle school. And they said, you know, they wanted Garrianna to get some exercise and shit because she was the tallest.
I had to run a mile.
Yeah, they had to run a mile. So they let Garrianna walk the mile. And the teacher said, she called me. She said, I am not going to let Garrianna beat me at this. I said, what's the problem? She said, Garrianna is walking around this track so slow like a turtle. But everybody done went home and got on the school bus and everything. But I'm going to stay out here till she finished this mile. I think they was out at 6 o'clock.
I always caught the bus, like, because the bus would come. She'd be like, you got to get in there and get the bus. And I always caught the bus because the bus was right there. But I don't know who she thought she was going to play with. I said, girl, I do not run.
So
I got a back problem.
She walked so slow. It was 6 o'clock. I had to go get her. Then when she was at the middle school, the high school playing field, so she wanted me to write a note every day to say she was on her period, so she didn't have to go to swimming.
No, that wasn't middle school.
I said, Garrianna, you can't be on your period every fucking day.
You don't know what my vagina do. But we also had a water lap. Whatever. I still got my C, and who cares?
And didn't you get caught at the pool once by the teacher?
Huh?
You got caught by the teacher at the pool?
At the pool.
Or wasn't there something where you lied and you got caught somewhere at a pool or something? No.
Oh, no.
The story.
In middle school, they had a swimming lesson in middle school, and I was like, I can't swim. I'm on my period. Then the next day, he lived in our apartment complex. I'm in the pool. He in the pool, and I'm like, okay. But I was not going to get my hair wet. Like, these are for white kids. Nuh-uh. They need to have a non-pool option for the black. I get my hair done every week for the black me. It was just me. They need to have another swimming option for me.
And
I am right.
So she would like, they was like, we don't understand why Garrianna don't want to swim. I said, child, I have no fucking clue. She would never get in that water. She would never go. She would go to the swim. You know, it was a fucking class. She would go in a jogging suit. They're like, where the fuck you going?
What? No, I used to wear the shorts. Stop playing me. I wore the shorts and the shirt.
Did you get in the water?
No, I did not. I put my feet in it. I said, does this count? Because my feet are moving. She said, you have to swim. Well, my feet are swimming because they're in the water. Think about that. They're moving. Open your third eye on that one.
So what?
And they're like, that's not allowed. I got out of the little class with like a D or something or a C. And I said, girl, I don't know who you playing with. Stop this. But she was like, you're on the track team. I said, do I have to run in the track team? No. Make it make sense, girl. Are we swimming in track? No. You don't make no sense. I hate her.
Bradshaw.
Was it Bradshaw? Mm-mm.
She threw the disc.
I did too.
I did shot and disc. I have the middle school record.
Really?
79 feet.
Was it Nikea or Junebug has like a lifting record too? Like
he has the lifting record at the high
My
school.
black kids out here killing it, ain't
no, because my brother goes, he like in one squat set the school record so high that nobody's touched it since.
Yeah. Well, he's only been out of school for like 2 years, but yeah, he had the record for that, and he had some other record.
He won prom king at all.
Yeah, he was the first black person to win a prom. It could have been me, but they voted for these ugly white couple. I said, girl, no.
Were you up for it?
Yeah, I should have been.
Well,
I was the best dressed. I do know that, and I didn't get that. Haters.
Best dressed in high school?
No, best dressed at the prom. Girl, I shut these girls
Oh,
down.
she shut it
With
down.
they Target dresses. They thought they were doing
So they had on them little Target dresses with their ugly shoes, and it was
your
like
Payless
it was
shoes.
just
You thought you was doing
it was white proms are different from black prom.
Look like a
black folk go
barnyard.
out like Dolomite. They church and be dressed at red bottom. It's all about killing the next family. White people,
Because you know you ain't gonna get married. You black.
all black people. Shut up. We wasting money, but white kids they go straight to Target, jean dress salon. Black folk go all the fuck out. So she go to prom. She go to what is it? Prom.
I guess.
Prom. So I said, what do you want? I said, you want to go to? Well, they have to go because I didn't graduate and I never experienced it. So they go experience it for their mama.
She was vicariously going through.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I get you dressed. So she was like, I said, what do you want to go? She said, I want an African prom dress. I said, African prom dress at an all-white high school? Are you fucking serious?
I love it.
And she said, fuck yeah. So I was in Canada. I found this dude to make this prom dress, and she shot them bitches down. I flew in, Quisha them to do the hair and the makeup, and they didn't even recognize her when she walked in.
Really?
They said, I came with this little white girl, Elizabeth, shout out to her. I came with her and like gave her a hug, and she was like, who are you? And I said, girl, I'm Garrianna. She was like, oh my God, you look so great. I said, girl, stop.
She shot him down with that African dress. I said, this motherfucker Black Panther to the day she died.
You should post a picture of it on your Instagram. Have people go see it.
Nah, I'm good on that.
All right.
I'll post a picture.
Wow.
I got some pictures of her in her African prom dress in her. And then she went with her best friend. What's your best friend name?
Wei Jung.
What?
Wei Jung.
Chinese girl.
Okay. At least you got it right this time because you love to call her Korean.
Yeah. So her friend went with her, and it was just so cute getting Garrianna ready, and she got on her little long African dress and shit.
And it was the worst night of my life.
Why?
Music whack, dancing whack,
Oh, God.
food lame, not impressed by anything.
Yeah,
They
be
coulda
there
kept
listening
it.
to Justin Biebers and shit.
They could have kept
At
dollar
the Black
store
prom, they be listening to motherfucking Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, T.I.
And then everything was bleeped. I was like, we're not even in school and you're going to bleep our stuff. And so then when you went in, you had to be breathalyzed. I said, I don't drink. He said, you don't? I said, what? That's my principal. I said, what made you think I... And so then I got breathalyzed. And I said, I got breathalyzed for this lame party. Y'all really played me.
What? Yeah. What would they do?
I don't know. The school officer was right there, but the school officer never did anything. He was having an affair with the bus driver from bus 39, and he stayed out there with the bus drivers. He didn't do anything. So I don't know who he thought he was gonna ham up, who he thought he was gonna get, but he like what? Nobody. I said I don't know what you.
She
think you're
knows
gonna do to
everybody's
me.
business at that
At
school.
that
Well, 'cause
school.
everybody
Oh
knows-
my God.
Huh? Everybody
You get
knows.
man fired.
Everybody know he had an affair with the bus driver, and they got divorced, and now him and the bus driver out here kicking it.
Nice.
He get free rides. Both ways.
Well, we got to wrap up. We did an extra 35 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, y'all going to be happy with this one right here. We did an extra 35 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in to the next episode of The Pat Down. And I'm here with Garrianna, mean ass and angry ass Garrianna.
I'm not mean, nor am I angry.
You seem
I'm
kind of
racist.
Racist, mean, anger,
racism
tight
is an
vagina.
institution,
If you ain't
and
gonna use
black
your
people
pussy,
don't
can I
hold
have it?
Listen,
Mom.
you got a
If you
tight
ain't gonna use
vagina.
your
We'll look
pussy,
past
can I
the
have it?
mean, the racist.
Isn't
We'll
that
look
kind
all-
of weird because you have sex with my father? Isn't that incestuous?
Well, I'm not gonna give you my pussy.
But you're going to have mine, and you're going to be having sex with my father. Isn't that incestuous?
I'm gonna have it with my
We're from the
boyfriend.
South. We're not really from the South like that. Don't be nasty.
I'm gonna give it to my boyfriend.
Huh?
I'm gonna let my boyfriend hit your
Girl,
pussy.
Please. A boyfriend. You couldn't even keep them teeth in the back of your mouth. You keeping a whole other man? Girl, why we lying? Cut the cameras.
That kid's wife is loving this.
I'm about to kill this bitch.
What?
You're loving this.
She knows she wrong.
She said you can't keep the teeth in your... What? Let's go home. Let's go home.
Oh God. That's it. That's it for the Pat Down for today. That's it. Bitch. That's it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of the Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.